Over the last couple of weeks, I have gotten into this trend, into this thing that I've been enjoying, and that is custom painting a lot of my electronics. First off, it started out, obviously, with my MacBook, right? This is my MacBook Air. Boo, boo, boo. Good old MacBook Air. This is what I do a lot of my working on as of current. This is my main computer, and I painted it, right? Then I turned around and painted a Game Boy Advance, right? So I custom painted a Game Boy Advance and then put an LCD screen in it, changed the buttons, this is a glass screen, you know, and I haven't actually played any games on it yet. And then I painted my Nintendo Switch, which is right over here. Nintendo Switch. Custom painted the dock, yes? Of course, with this being a trendy thing of mine, I'm really enjoying doing it, and I think it's time to just make it a whole series and just paint everything, right? Just paint it all. While at the same time I was painting my dock, I also custom shelled a Nintendo Switch Pro controller. Naturally, I'm left with, you know, this is the plastic shell, the original shell that it came with. It's got the Nintendo branding on it. This is just gonna sit here and go to waste for me. And I was thinking about something I wanted to do with it. Immediately I was like, should I throw it away? No, I probably shouldn't throw it away. Let me find something else to do with it. So I'm gonna custom paint this thing. Why does my mind go blank when I'm trying to be excited, trying to be whatever? Is it because I'm not being authentic or something? I don't know. I don't have a clue. It has the official Nintendo one has this film on it that makes it like really soft to the touch, and it actually feels really good. I like it. When you're playing it in hand, it's very small, soft, and buttery smooth. So we gotta actually scuff it off. And I'm just gonna try and use this little pad here on this, because we need to create a good surface to paint on. This is working a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. Okay, now that we did this, my hands, and it's got some really good dust all over it. So I've got to wipe this off before we can spray paint it. So we're gonna do that. Okay, got this thing on a hanger. I'm gonna hang this up and then spray paint it with a can, with a coat of black, with a coat of white, and then we're gonna go from there. I realized that I didn't show this in the video as well. This is actually going to be a whole separate video, but yeah, I took my Switch and reshelled this as well. Stop, Slew. Come on. I need you to quit for a second. Please stop for a second, please. Okay. Yo, I did the same thing to my Switch. It looks really good, really cool. So it was the regular like black and the Joy-Cons, the neon blue and red Joy-Cons, but I just reshelled it. I got a little audacious. This was gonna be a whole nother video because I was gonna paint the back of this as well, and then, you know, the back of the black one, and then paint all that and then sell it again. But it's such a, like, these right here are such a tedious process. I was not about to take responsibility for somebody breaking this, because it was such an involved process, and I screwed up a little bit. I actually like broke it a little bit. I screwed a screw too tight. So, and then there's like so many different like wires and there's so much stuff that could go wrong here, and I don't want to like enforce someone. I don't want my art to be the reason that their Switch is broken. So yep, there it is. Live in action. All right, check it out. So I sprayed a base layer of the white, right? So, and afterwards, after that dried, I grabbed my blue and my purple and my white, and I was going for this galactic thing. And it took several layers for me to get to the point where I was happy with it, but I ended up with something kind of cool. And then I started painting Samus on the back of the controller. Samus specifically because I've been playing some Metroid Fusion, as suggested by a friend of mine.
And yeah, so I got really inspired to paint a Samus on the back of a controller, right? So I started out with a white layer just so I could basically sketch with the white. And then also the colors that I lay on top of it will pop a little bit more as compared to if I just tried to paint directly on the back, like the spray paint. So it's a process that works for me. And so I just started layer by layer, did several different coats, and while I was waiting, well, I would do like a little bitty tiny layer and then add it on, and then basically you saw it. Now I'm putting the spray paint on, and here's the reveal.
That is the painting. This is the back of the controller, right? So as you saw me paint the thing, it's 4 different segments, right? So this is all, yeah. So I actually took it apart because my controller, as I mentioned previously, I reshelled this controller and I have every intention of keeping it this transparent blue one. So what I'm gonna do, I did this one for fun, but I decided to actually post this up on my website, thehuntstudioart.com. You can go check it out. It is live. It is posted up on the website. Unfortunately, right now, I haven't figured this out yet, but I can only accept PayPal on the website. So if you just so happen to want to reshell your Pro controller, and you like Samus and you can pay PayPal, you can buy this on the website. I'm going to include a little baggie, and it's going to include some extra screws. And it's going to come with all the hardware that you need to replace this thing. You can just go on the YouTube and find out how to disassemble and reassemble this thing. It's really easy. SpawnWave does a really good one, a really good example. That's who I followed. So go check that out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Go subscribe if you have not to this channel. And yeah, have a good day. I'm gonna probably play some Animal Crossing because when COVID came out, I bought the game and then put 100 hours into it and then traded my Switch away and then bought a new Switch. And so I'm starting the island all the way over. So I'm gonna get another 100 hours into this game. Check out the next project. The next project is coming up very soon. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for more art and creativity with the Hunt Studio. Thank you for watching. This is Hunter. This is the Hunt Studio. My name is Hunter. Goodbye. See ya.